Tease up your hair, blow dry it. You get more air between each hair follicle. It will be lighter.
I'm ready in here. You good to go?
Yep, ready to go.
Okay, and do not take your teeth out.
I won't. £7.
All right, I lost 8 pounds.
One more reminder, gang, put your weight loss in the comments of this video, and we're going to tally it up over the next couple of days.
6,278 pounds.
Really?
Maybe.
6278? All right, I'm going to say 5,001.
I like.
But now it's time for the results of the No Fooling Around BBBE 5,000 pound weight loss challenge. We had over 900 people participate with an average weight loss of 8.3 pounds per person for a grand total of
7,545 pounds. Woo! We did it!
545 pounds.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations to everyone.
Yes.
Now you can say you were a part of the biggest weight loss challenge ever on YouTube.
It's time to call the WWWA.
Definitely time to call the WW. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the morning meeting. I think I got everything set up here, right? I was stressing to get it started here. All right. Turning off the banner. I'm remembering right off the bat. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, man. I mean, it's me and Cassie's Monday, and feeling good, real good. I had some. I didn't do any shorts over my weekend. Show you guys what I've been eating, but yesterday is a ground beef kind of day. Ground beef bowls. One of them I ate plain with butter and salt, and the other one Cassie put a little taco seasoning in, and like she had it with sour cream and a little cheese, but I just had the beef. Second cup of coffee right here. But yeah, looking forward to this meeting big time. So cool. We already got 60 folks in. Awesome. Good to see y'all. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good Monday and Tuesday. And I can't forget. If you guys are new to the stream, we get here 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday. Hook up and talk about our crazy struggles, victories, and just be a community. Talk about low carb lifestyle, because a lot of people don't have that in their life. They don't have someone that's doing it with them, or quite a few people actually. So definitely, this is the place to get some support. So I want to jump right in the comments, say hi to y'all. Very cool. All right, awesome. So yeah, that weight loss challenge, that was pretty cool. That was the biggest weight loss challenge we ever did, and you can see how good Cassie and I were feeling, right? Um, just what a difference! What a difference the carnivore diet makes when you stick to it. There's a great example, and here's the example of what happens when you go off the carnivore diet and you let that snowball start rolling down the mountain. So good lesson for y'all. Terry, what's up? Good morning, Terry. Really good to see you. Awesome. Mama P. Stay strong, team. We can do this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Shelbel, good morning. Terry again. You guys are here early. Frank, hey, bud. Arrived early, leaving late. I've been up since 7. Weird day. Bacon and eggs for breakfast. Very cool. I actually am going to Costco after this stream. I'm going to see if little Larry wants to go with me, because I got to get quite a bit of stuff, and he could give me a hand. But any suggestions at Costco? Cassie's been there a few times. Past couple months, I haven't been in quite a while. So be awesome if you guys have any new suggestions, something to look for at Costco. I'm eating strict carnivore, but they always got something cool in there, that I don't know about. So yeah, throw it in the live chat. I'll take a picture of it, so when I head over there later, I can get some goodies, some carnivore goodies. Mm. Hey, Amber, good morning. Another blessed day. Praying for health, lungs, and nicotine habit, Larry. Lean on us. Yeah, lean on the Lord, right? I think that's what you were saying, that second sentence. Yeah, for sure. Yep, February 1st, we're ready to roll. I've been in a lot of prayer, and, worry is of the devil. When you sit around worrying all the time, that's just of the devil. So I'm not going to participate in that. Sometimes it creeps in. Yeah, my flesh is weak. But for the most part, I woke up today feeling refreshed, renewed, and it's amazing how much the medicine's helping. It really is. I'm actually blown away by it and a little upset with myself I didn't go earlier. And because we've had insurance for a couple months now, I could have went and got some relief, but I'm stubborn, you know. Anyway, but thank you, Amber. Swan, hey, good morning, everyone. What's up, Swan? Great to see you. Hey, y'all. How's everyone's BBBE going? Mine's back on track for about 5 minutes. Oh, Angie, you cracked me up. Always. So you're doing the beef butter bacon and egg challenge? I know a few people are. Hey, and Angie became a member. Awesome. Very cool, Angie. Welcome to our membership. You can join us on those. That'd be good, because we talk to our members live, face to face, and yeah, can't wait to do that with you. uh, Jeff, hey man. Good morning, everyone. What's going on? Bride's biscuit in the house. Very cool. John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. Absolutely, John. Absolutely, brother. Good morning, Run Out Ribeye. How are you today? Great to see you. Yeah, if you are new here, don't be afraid to be in the live chat. I get caught up with the comments, and then I try and get to every single one. No super chat needed, and yeah, I usually get to them all. Some days I fall behind and I got to skip ahead, but excuse me. Liz, good morning. I saw yesterday's video, Larry, and glad we're all here for you and Cassie. God is a healer, meat is a medicine. Yeah, absolutely, Liz. Yeah, I was a little I was out. It was weird sitting down and doing that video, and I kind of felt like Cassie did when she did her cancer scare video. Even her original video where she sat down and talked about her colon cancer, because you're opening up about your health and your vulnerabilities, and it wasn't. I had more appreciation for how she felt when she did it. You know what I mean? And but it was cool. The thing was, once I got it done, I was up real. I was up till 4:30 editing it, 4:30 in the morning, because I wanted to get it out to you guys the next day. So it was a late edit, but my hours are pretty much back on track. Um, the steroids the doctor got me on kind of feel almost like cocaine, like you're amped up a little bit. It's pretty crazy. Not that I know what cocaine feels like. I never touched that in my early 20s, I promise. Uh, Keith and Tiffany, what's up? Good morning, Larry. We missed you. Thank God it's Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. The morning meeting Monday, right? I missed you guys too, for sure. Uh, Lisa. Yeah. Appreciate those prayers. But seriously, very cool. Brianna. Hey, everyone. Brianna, how you doing? The Osborne's in the house. Say that about everybody. So and so is in the house. Jessica, she has arrived. Good morning, everyone. So blessed to be here with everyone. Never give up and living one moment at a time. Cherish each moment, right, Jessica? Absolutely. Absolutely. Katie, hey, Larry. Hello, Larry in chat. What's up, Katie? Debbie in the house. Good morning. Day 10, down 5 pounds. Rocking it, Debbie. Very cool. Cowgirl, morning warriors. Happy Monday. Let's get it. Sam, good morning, Larry and Brutal Squad. Whoosh, it's a windy, making it feel in the mid to high 50s in Florida. God bless you all living in much cooler places. And congrats to the lucky suckers in South Carolina and Hawaii. Right, Sam? Absolutely. Hi. You got some pretty nice weather down there, Sam. Yeah, in Florida. Yeah, you go spend winter in Chicago. Brutal. Frank currently down 6 pounds for 2026. Awesome, Frank. You know, with the debacle on the doctor's scale, us not knowing with our scale being off, which that scale I threw away. It was actually the scale you saw in the video, the intro to today's stream, and it fell off our bed. I don't know. It was maybe 5, 6 months ago. The dog, it was sitting on our bed. We were moving some stuff around. The dogs knocked it off. Maybe that's when it got uncalibrated. But uh, yeah, for those of you who saw the video yesterday, you saw my current weight on the dot was 250 pounds. And man, I said it. You should have saw Cassie's reaction. She had a heart attack because that means she's heavier than she thought she was. So we are, yeah, we're definitely going to be buying a new scale. I just need one that can hold, over 300 pounds and be accurate. So I hated that scale anyway, because whenever I would try to get a reading with my camera, like I'd get on it to weigh for the channel, and do an update, it wouldn't pick it up. It was way the LED light was. It sucked. So that was a bad purchase. But great job, Frank. Cherry, never give up, never give up, never give up. That's right, Cherry. I totally agree. Totally agree 100%. Terry P, that was an awesome weigh in back then. Yeah, we had fun with it. Definitely, Terry. Aaron, good morning, man. What's up? Great to see you, Aaron. Hey, Lance, there's the man. You and Aaron, a couple of anchors here in the morning meeting. You guys got any questions? These guys help you out, especially about sardines. Good morning, Larry, Carnivore Quest crew. Amazing morning. Yeah, it's great to see you, Lance. Mary, good morning. Keep you in prayers, Larry, and I'll add you to our prayer list at church tonight if you don't mind. I very thankful for that, Mary. We had the same thing at the Overcomers. We had 80 men who would do prayer requests every night, and then everybody would pray over it. So yes, thank you so much Appreciate that. A clean CT scan. I know I know I got some emphysema or some COPD. I just know I do. But I want a clean. All I'm praying for is a clean CT scan, and we'll go from there. And God can do anything. The main thing is I just don't want to stress myself out, and that's what I've been focusing on, praying for peace. You know what I mean? And so I actually see the lady, the doctor who's going to do the CT scan. My appointment's with her tomorrow, and the first visit is just an initial like hello, and then we go in and do the test. So I want to catch up a little bit because I played that intro and Faust Fuels got it right, huh? Faust Fuels, what's up? Morning, everyone. Thinking of you, Larry, after yesterday's video. Hope you're breathing well today. Yeah, it's medicine's amazing. It really is. I'm looking forward to going Costco and doing all that walking. Kind of see how it feels for sure. It's we haven't done. If I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we haven't done a lot of grocery hauls or content outside of the house. And a big part to do with that was because, uh, my breathing had gotten worse, um, and it really hampered our content. As far as getting out there and living life, and you know, Cassie thinks that contributed to my weight gain too. You know, which makes sense. I'm not making excuses. I have made bad choices, but just becoming even that much more sedentary. Even when I'm door dashing, you're driving around. You do get some exercises, but you can take your time. It's not like you're on a schedule. So hey, John again. Hello, Larry. May God bless you on this beautiful day. I'll be kicking back listening to today. I'll be making a music video for my YouTube channel. Um, I'm in I'm into part one of my diabetic journey for 20 years. Oh, John, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. I will definitely check it out. It's the first screenshot today, or first photo I take. I didn't know that, John. Very cool. And I play guitar. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. Very, very cool. And I would like to say, just real quick, I mean, I'm going to say it to you guys here in the meeting. The comments on yesterday's video were absolutely incredible. I haven't gotten to all of them, but I knew you guys would have some great advice for me, and there really was. I was very, very, very happy with all the ideas I got. Especially for like beef jerky. I never even considered homemade beef jerky for the hand to mouth habit. Just there's a lot of examples like that, and if any of you, I'm sure a lot of you left comments, with advice, and I just love it. So thank you. Sam, on the video about how you're talking about my scale. Yeah, dramatic error of 15 pounds. Are you thinking of getting a new scale? Yes. Yeah. Is it the black scale in the cool video? Yep, that's the scale. And it's rated for 500 pounds. I actually bought that on Cassie's birthday. I showed here on the channel when I bought that sucker. So that's the scale is only like 4 years old. Michelle, it worked. Fish and eggs to break the stall. 5 days, I lost 5 pounds. Awesome, Michelle. Good for you. That feels good, right? You finally start seeing that sucker move. Amazing. Very cool, Michelle. Crystal, good morning. Good morning to you, Crystal. Catch up a little here. Costco pork belly. Yes. I wanted to see how many they have, what sizes they have cut. Sometimes you'll go in there and they'll have a slab the size of New York. It's like I don't want that much. I've never actually asked the butchers if they could cut me a smaller one, but yeah, definitely, Angie. I'm gonna checking out the pork belly, throwing in a little air fryer action. Patricia, good morning. I don't know why I've been very good with my kiddo. I lose 5 pounds and gained for a story of my life. I hope I hope all are doing well. Never give up. I don't know why I've been very good with my kiddos. I lost 5 pounds and gained for a story of my life. Oh, and gained four. Okay, Patricia, I got you. Lose 5 pounds, gain four. Story of my life. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I'll say it again. You're in the right place, Patricia. You're not alone, my friend. That's still not bad. You still lost a pound. uh, I never knew you used tobacco. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, early on in our channel, I shared it, in different videos, and then once I gave up the cigarettes and just went to chew. Yeah, I mean, I'd tell somebody if they asked me, but Cat, I don't know. Cassie said to ask me that, and it was a long time ago. She's, you got to tell everybody, about the chew. I said, "Where's the rule book? Says you got to share everything on YouTube." You know what I mean? And she's like, "You're right." So we share a lot on YouTube, and yeah, not if I was ashamed of it because former, smoking's considered so dirty nowadays, and and that would, show I'm a former smoker. I don't know, but got concerning when my breathing, you've only had a few packs of cigarettes in 4 years, and all of a sudden my breathing started not doing well. I'm like, what's going on? And you know what? I don't even like chew. I really, that's why I've been using the Zins, because the chewing tobacco, I've never liked chewing tobacco ever. I love a cigarette. I love a cigarette, but yeah, so the Zins are what I mainly use, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's just like I don't know why I'm showing this, but I will, because I didn't know what they were until I saw them. It's just like a little pouch with nicotine in it. So supposedly they're a lot healthier than chewing tobacco, and they taste better. So I don't have one in now though. I never do it when in the morning meeting because with my dentures they'll get caught. Sometimes they start burning, and I'll have to adjust it, and I'm not going to do that here on camera. So Jessica, Larry, bacon is a must from Costco, and grass-fed beef patties. If they have pork belly, then grab it. Sometimes if they have chicken marked down, it's a good deal. Okay. Yeah, appreciate that, Jessica. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to get all that. Like we already discussed, the pork belly. Yeah, the beef patties are good. We've had those. Appreciate that input. Larry, did your doctor say why Zen is a problem? No, you know what? I actually didn't really tell him about this. I just said I chew tobacco. You know what I mean? In my head, I don't know. I was nervous at the appointment or whatever. He's a cool doctor though, but yeah, I never mentioned the distinction between Zen and the pouches. So, but back in my drinking days, I remember, buddy would give me, some Red Man's, you know, the big leaf tobacco. And I'd take a dip, and I'd end up puking. Yeah, chewing tobacco is a little rough for me. But I was 19 years old when I started smoking. 19, got through high school, never touched it. The whole time I played pool. I was going to turn, I was going to be a professional pool player, and then my sister was murdered, and that put a kibosh on pretty much everything. Um, and I remember my mom and dad both smoked, but my mom had my sister had already passed. Me and my mom were raising the kids, and they were all babies. And I was up in my guitar playing guitar. My mom came up. She sat on the bed, and we were talking for a while, showing her a new song or something. Well, she left, and she left her cigarettes on the bed. And my girlfriend at the time, and we were talking about that too, because I was heartbroken. I just found out my girlfriend was cheating on me with a cop, a much older guy. It's funny what you remember, but anyway, she left and I picked up that pack of cigarettes because I was just so heartbroken. I don't know why. Devil got a hold of me, but I was always on my parents like, gosh, you need to quit. I played basketball, I was healthy, and just that one moment changed my life. I picked up a pack of cigarettes and hers, and I had one, and that was it. Talk about stupid. um, Nancy, hey, what's up, Nancy? Sorry to keep you all waiting. I just kind of, you guys know that this is the morning meeting, right? It's a little laid back. Coffee man, I second pork belly. They also have some clean chicken sausages in the deli area. Beef patties are convenient to have, right? Also, a big bag of frozen wings. All right. I'm definitely, because that the chicken sausages in the deli area, I'm definitely going to get a picture of that. Thanks, coffee man. Very cool. um, Re-upped my membership. Ah, very cool, Angie. Terry, morning at the gym. Let's do this. Terry with an eye, kicking butt at the gym. Get it. Nice. Bride's Biscuit, I don't have a Costco by me, but if I did, I would definitely get a big pack of eggs. They don't come larger than 18 by me. Yeah, that's one thing I don't need today, Bride's Biscuit. We have quite a bit of eggs, but I hear you. I hear you. Definitely be on a staple of carnivore. Um, uh, Jessica, oh, talking to Amber. My bad, my bad. Amber's got stay full of meat and the Holy Spirit. I love that. Right along with John Together Strong. I'm putting this on a t-shirt. There you go. Gigi, morning, brutal crew. So weird. So weird. Actually, crave hamburger patties for dinner almost every day. Who would have thought you could eat the same thing almost every day, right? Gigi, it is amazing. I've had my you know, uh, s- spurts on the carnivore diet where it's been like that. Yeah, one time for about a year, when here, let me see if I can do this. Let's see here. Yeah. Uh, well, I guess it don't. There it is. Yeah, when I'm. Oh, geez, sorry. when that right there, that Larry, that was when I was eating the same thing every day. Food turned into fuel. It really wasn't like a something pleasurable in my life. Like we all enjoy food. You look forward to it. You plan your life around it. But at this point in my journey, it wasn't like that. And same with Cassie. Cassie was really tight here too, but it took her a little longer to get the weight off. But it's just that's actually a really good sign that you're digging those patties. Gigi, so very cool. Hey Joseph, Larry, you're in my prayers. If you need to talk, let me know. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that, man. Looking slim, looking slim. Right now, we're in that picture. Oh, you know what I was so upset about? Oh, I know this is a little vain, but when I sat down and did the video yesterday, I looked huge. I looked so big, and you'd be amazed at what lighting and how you're sitting can affect everything. And when I put up the picture of my beard over here, then I put the other picture of me on January 1st, I look fatter now. And that's why I did the guy laughing, from Spider Man, because I said Cassie says she sees a difference. I just, oh my gosh, I wasn't really thinking about that when I sat down to make that video. I was, my mind was other places thinking about stuff. But man, I did not like the way I looked. And I really didn't even realize it until you sit down to edit it. When you're recording, you can see yourself, but it just didn't compute. I thought I looked absolutely huge. I was like, my gosh, Larry. And you noticed that I shaved again, guys. I was getting a lot of stubble. I said I was going to grow my beard out for 90 days, but I want to see my face change, I'm not, and this is really good motivation. When you see this thing jiggling around to me in the mirror every single day, it keeps me motivated. So I'm not a big fan of clean shaven on me, but yeah, it'll motivate me. I appreciate that, John. John Studd, great wrestler, great heel back in the day. Oh, you remember the 10,000? Was it 10,000 or 20,000? I think it was $10,000 slam match he had with Andre the Giant. Andre beat him, and he took the money and threw it all out in the crowd. Classic wrestling. Sam, Larry, your vid from yesterday, I was wondering what you think is more addicting, sugar, alcohol, or nicotine. For me, nicotine. Nicotine. I lose my mind when I get off nicotine. It's really insane. And I was actually, oh man, that's right. Somebody asked me in the comments. Um, I forget which comment it was. It wasn't really a question. It was just a conversation, and I could go back on my screenshots and see it. But here is an amazing little story about when I was in rehab. You guys know on my second day at the Overcomers, I got saved. God took the desire for me to drink away completely, and he also took the really he took most of the desire to smoke away while I was in there. I always had suckers and candy, um, but I really didn't have a problem quitting at all until I got home. I was supposed to be there 7 months. Cassie called me. Our daughter was in trouble. I had to come home. I was there 5 months. When I got home, and I'm not lying to you, I got on the plane, went home. I took a plane home, got to the airport. It's cool. No cigarettes. I mean, I'd been quit for 5 months. Get to my house. As soon as we walked through the threshold of the front door, my desire to smoke returned full force. Now, isn't that crazy? I was so disturbed by it. I ended up calling one of my counselors at the Overcomers that day. I said, "Yeah, I just got home and this is what happened." And he said his take on it was God took it from me while I was in the Overcomers. He helped me with it. I mean, big time. But now that I'm back home, he wants me to take care of it. And he knows I can do it. And I thought that was a really good take on it. But it was another. It was really just unbelievable. The cravings came back as soon as I walked through that front door. So God's like, "All right, you're on your own. I'm here, but yeah." But he knew I wasn't strong enough for the alcohol, and he took that away. That never came back. So anyway, I told the person in the comments, and if you see this, I forgive me for not remembering who it was. And I'd share that story in the morning meeting. Who was it? I think it was Ricky Lee. Ricky Lee, I think it was you if you're watching. So Ricky Lee, there's that little story. Anyway, this is gonna be a long stream. uh, for me, Sam, is the nicotine was the hardest. Yeah, Shellbell. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little terrified. I haven't been doing great on my carnivore diet. 2025 was a real struggle for me. Back on track since New Year's, feeling great. But to quit nicotine altogether, get it out of my system, and lose weight at the same time is like very rare, right? Most people gain weight, and I'm a little concerned about that. But I'm also thankful that our audience knows now what I'll be going through because if it's not coming off quite as fast, you know, you'll know the reason. But a couple people in the video, one lady was very nice about it. I've never seen her in the morning meeting, but she said it looks like I've started drinking again. And that always bothers me when somebody says that. And Cassie's like, don't let it. You do have your rosacea. It's like my rosacea from drinking flares up now and then, and the lighting, and then if my CPAP machine, sometimes I got to put it on super tight. But yeah, to anyone out there, I haven't had a drink since 2014. So I wouldn't be here if I started drinking again. Cassie and I wouldn't be living together. Trust me. uh, let's see. I'm not opposed to GLP as a tool. Yeah, and Pep, Cassie was totally against it, like for a while, and then she's started reading more and more on it. She's not going to do it, but she's heard a lot of people have great success with it. Hey, if we go down the road and I can't get the weight off, maybe, but I know how to lose weight. I know how to feel my best. Carnivore diet. So, but so many people definitely said, Larry, really consider doing that. That to me, that's last resort, because Carnivore Quest, I'm not just doing it for the content of our channel. I know the power of the carnivore diet. I've experienced it. So, but I hear you on Pep for sure. I'm not, ruling out anything in the future. So, um, hey, Sarah, glad you made it today. Good morning, Larry and Warriors. I know all of us are here on a vicious path of healing, victorious path of healing. Yeah, Sarah, for sure. I had just had something very difficult dumped in my lap, and I've been talking to Jesus about how this will help me grow. Yeah, we grow through that suffering, right? We mature. Um, yeah. A lot of times it's hard to focus on, but when you are going through the hard times, he's making you better, and it's counterintuitive, right? He's making you stronger. So just have that faith, Sarah. Life has some very harrowing times. I pray for all of us to find support and get through it. After the crucifixion is always the resurrection. Great way to put it. Joseph doing another sardine fast. Broke a little last night. Had bacon and sausage with the guys at a restaurant. Funny they don't serve sardines at local coffee place, right? There's no sardines on Denny's menu. Yeah, or at Waffle House. 2 a.m. You're out drinking. Let's go get some sardines. uh, hey, Mary. Good afternoon, Larry, and all here. I'm happy. I'm happy it's Wednesday finally. Hump day for you, huh, Mary? Cool, cool, cool. Uh, Gigi started the book Atomic Habits. My willpower sucks, so learning to change my environment for brutal success. All right, Gigi, that's the book Amanda Me was reading, I believe, right? Or she did read it. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a like button. Yeah. Spam that like button, guys, real quick. Zero carb, zero calories. Just hit that like button. Jessica Psalm 35. For his anger is but for a moment, and his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Amen. Yep. That verse I shared, I can't think of it right now, but I shared the other day where, you know, when you're at your weakness, when you're at your weakest, that's when he steps in, and he's your strength. Oops. Hey, Gidget, great to see you. Waking up, I'm praying for you. Thank you, Gidget. We're gonna be all good. We're gonna be all good, guys. Hey, Don, what's up? I saw you left a comment on the video just a little while ago, a couple hours ago. I didn't have a chance to get to it yet. I'm buried in the trenches of dog hair, but I'm watching. Morning, family. What are you doing? Are you giving the dogs a bath, Don? Are you cutting them? Run on ribeye. I watched a video from yesterday. I was honestly surprised to hear that you smoked. Oh yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. And actually, I didn't even mention it in the video yesterday. The last time I bought 3 packs of cigarettes was when we had Cassie's cancer scare. But at my son's wedding, when I was feeling like horrible, you guys know what was that? Just this last September, I put on all that weight. I was out on the I went, they had like a balcony outside. I went out there and bummed a cigarette off somebody, and my brother-in-law saw me, and that's what started that whole conversation with, you're gonna be dead soon. So that technically is the last. I had one that night, one cigarette. So, but there you go. This stuff is horrible for you too. Um, uh, John started at 367, now at 190, 9 years keto, 9 months carnivore, reverse diabetes, fatty liver, heart disease after a 5-time bypass. No glasses needed anymore, mental clarity improving every day. Amen. So cool, John. I would love to get the benefit of my eyes getting better because they haven't. They've actually gotten worse since we started the channel just because I'm always staring at screens, editing and stuff. Man. Sarah, I'm so sorry to be ignorant, but can you chew gum with your dentures? When I allowed myself gum again, it was a nice relief. Yeah, that's a good question, Sarah. A lot of people in the video asked me that, and it's really not the same as when you have teeth because my lower denture lifts. The gum lifts it, even if it's. I haven't found a gum that doesn't stick to your dentures. Some are better than others, but like when you bite down and then you go to open your mouth, the bottom denture lifts. Now, I have before, like when Cassie and I are going on a long drive, I'll glue down my bottom denture because Cassie carries sugar free gum with her. Once in a while, I have a piece, so that is an option. If I glue, I usually don't glue these down. I usually pop them out. I usually just can pop them out whenever where my top plate has a little that fix it at powder. So, but yeah, I'll pick up some gum for sure. You know what I mean? My dad quit for 7 years, and he always had a piece of gum in his mouth. But I just don't want to go back to smoking, you guys. Because without nicotine, once I give up the oral tobacco, I like I said, I go crazy, and I can't put anything in my lungs. You know. Anyway, I'm a little apprehensive, but it's all good. Um, what do you think about the doctor suggesting the GLP-1? Are you considering taking it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just as a last resort, run on ribeye. If my health is if I'm not improving, I'm not losing weight, giving up the nicotine and, say I messed up on carnivore and I just couldn't do it. Yeah. Then who knows? I'm not totally opposed to it, but I don't like taking medicine, period. I don't like, after getting sober. I mean, I know nicotine makes you feel a certain kind of way, but you really don't realize how it makes you feel. But I don't like being I like being sober, after what God did for me in my alcoholism. So it's like even with the steroids and then the Wixella, I feel different on it and I don't like that. So but it is really helping my breathing, but I feel amped up. I feel like I've done cocaine. Yeah, it's crazy. Has anybody had that effect from steroids? Either Wixella or I'm taking 5 days of prednisone. But man, talk about I was just jabberjaws last night with Cassie. It's like, man, it's like I'm tweaking, isn't it? She said, yeah, you're talking a lot. uh, Lance, I bought a 40-pound weight vest. Amazing how much energy is used by sitting with that with that thing on. Just sitting, huh, Lance? The vest has two 5-gallon water bottles, way less than what I have lost since going carnivore. The vest and two five. Wow, right? Yeah, kind of like what Frigno Freedom. I've seen him. He's got a vest on when he walks, right? Like a weighted vest. Very cool, Lance. Up in the game, up in your game. You get there. Yeah, kicking butt. Oh yeah, and Lance, I also saw one of your videos. Gosh, I'm blanking on it now. I commented on it. Um, where you like used AI animation. That was really cool. Very cool. I dug that. Gidget, 11 days carnivore. I'm trying to get stricter every day. I want to know if you think starting over the next day for small slip ups helps mentally or looking at it as eating better the next meal. Yeah. Well, I usually say, oh, I blew it for the day. I'll go ahead and have another bad meal. And then unfortunately, that can transfer into the next day, Gidget. And then that's why I get snowball out of control. But 11 days, you're doing great. Trying to get stricter every day. Okay. Yeah. And down 5 pounds. Very cool. Uh, Michelle, Larry, and Cassie, how do I cook it? I've never eaten it. What was that, Michelle? I'm not. I don't know what you're referring to. Did I read your initial comment a while back? We can eat jerky. Yep. Lewis, are you considering the GLP-1 for a little bit? Um, I would be open to share my experience with. I'm not even going to say that tirzepatide. Tirzepatide. That's a denture cruncher right there. Yeah, Lewis, I probably already answered your question because a couple people asked that. Yeah. You don't have to share everything, but you are an inspiration with your struggles and victories. I appreciate that, Angie. Yeah. Yeah, a couple people were upset that I never said that on the channel, but the thing is I have. It's not my fault you haven't gone back and watched our old content. And yeah, I just told them in the comments, this is my channel. Cassie and I share a lot of our life. We don't have to share everything. There's no rule book, you know. Oh, Lance, Larry, I used Copenhagen for 45 years. Started at 12. I used Zen to wean off Cope. And after a few weeks of doing both, then I used Zen for a month and stopped the Zen. I didn't know that, Lance. Very cool. I really appreciate you sharing that with me. Seriously, I respect you so much, man. Very cool. Awesome. Gives me some hope, brother. Serious. Yeah. You know how much I respect you, bro. That's really cool. Light at the end of the tunnel. Uh, I hate scales. Laugh out loud. I just keep a pair of pants one size too small and try them on every couple of weeks. What a great strategy, Katie. What a great strategy. Yep. You guys are awesome. Why am I burping so much now? I don't know, Debbie. Since the first of the year and recommitting, I burp a lot when I have either the Element seltzer waters or I have Topo Chico. Yeah, that's when I'll have my little burping spells. Oh, cowgirl, what you eating? Half a can of sardines, one leftover meat patty, and rose cream marinara sauce before work today. I still don't know about these fishes, but the sauces hides it some. Okay, cowgirl. Still not sure, huh? The jury's not in yet on the sardines. Well, you're doing great. And I want to say thank you to you, Cowgirl, and God's Girl, another one of our subscribers. We get people come in and they're not very nice in the comments, and you guys, I've seen you guys defending us, and that's just like, yeah, suckers. There's the Warriors coming in. People come in and they're mean for no reason. So thank you guys for sticking up for me and Cass because we can't get to every comment. So send the crew in. Charisse, I am late, but I'm here. You're right on time. Right on time, Charisse. Great to see you. I'm late reading your comment. You wrote that at 12:15, and it's 12:42. So I hope you're still here. Margaret, Larry, Costco has pork belly sliced. I buy it every week. They do. They already have it sliced up. Okay. Well, it's already on my list, so I'll definitely I'll remember to check if they have it sliced. Margaret, thank you. Wish we had a Costco in Longview, Texas. We do have a Sam's, pretty much the same. Costco's got some cool things. I've seen some cool things at Sam's too that I never saw at Costco. Uh, um, how many of us have chewed some gristle endlessly? Maybe we need to market that and sell it to carnivores as gum, right? I've definitely chewed on some gristle, but that beef jerky recommendation I got from a lot of people. That I don't know why that didn't even dawn on me. That's such a because when we make ground beef, we'll make ground beef jerky, and that's much easier for me to eat with my dentures. But like if Cassie uses, some lean kind of beef, I'm trying to think what she would use. Like I don't know, New York strip, cut up slits, really really thin slices or whatever. It's very difficult for me to eat with my dentures, so I end up having to suck on it. And perfect, right, for hand to mouth fixation. So like a big long strip, and because I just can't gobble it up with my dentures, they don't cut tough meat like that very well. So I got to suck on it. It takes forever. So I thought that was a great suggestion I hadn't thought of. So I have a feeling come February 1st, we're going to have a ton of, I'll probably prep some, and have it ready to go. But, and I am going to be using, what do I do with them? Oh, they're back there. Those Zollipops. I am going to have like one or two a day and keep it at that. Cassie said there's no reason you can't just stick a lollipop in your mouth for 2-3 minutes and then take it out and put it on a napkin. Like if I'm working here at the desk or whatever. And I said, you know what, that's true, but I don't want to overdo them. I don't want to always have one of those in my mouth because all those sugar alcohols, zero net carbs. And but little Larry got me that, and he said, Dad, he really wanted me to. This was in December. He got on board me because he wanted me to you know quit chewing. um, the weight loss slowing and not being able to lose again, like what I want, because like I want my B because like maybe because I stopped nicotine. Well, you're pretty much down to your goal weight right now, Lance, aren't you? I think I might be misunderstanding what you wrote. Larry, I grew up and my parents always smoked inside and around me, even in the car and restaurants. Me too, Jessica. I always said I wasn't going to smoke, and then I started when I was 18 after my mom passed. So you were a late starter too, right? Hmm. Yeah. Real quick, funny story. I didn't want to tell my dad because at the time, this is after when I told that story about uh, me when I had my first cigarette. I was living with my mom. We were raising the kids. My dad lived nearby, but I was still close to my dad. I saw him all the time. I did not want to tell him I had started smoking. I didn't want him to be disappointed at me, even though he was a heavy smoker. But we went camping to the high Sierras uh, in Nevada for a week. It was our annual fishing trip, actually 10 days. And I bought a carton of cigarettes and I had them in my suitcase. Well, we stopped. We left the house. We're heading out for our trip. We stopped and got breakfast at like a Denny's or something. I went in the bathroom and had a cigarette. It's back when you could smoke. And I came out and he he had a carton of cigarettes of my brand sitting on the table. He's like, I want you to enjoy your trip. He's like, your mom told me you started smoking, and he's all here. So I had two cartons for the trip, but yeah, I thought that was at the time. I thought, oh, my dad's fucking cool. So excuse my language. Sorry, Lord. But yeah, that was but he was disappointed. But he didn't want, he knows what it's like to want a cigarette and not be able to have one on vacation. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Keto in the Mist found myself unsubscribed today. I resubscribed, still here for the journey. Really? Well, Keto in the Mist. I'm glad you caught that. Very cool. Members live meeting soon. Absolutely, Aaron. Yep. Yep. Probably after my doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'll schedule one up sometime. I'll let you guys know. I won't take that as an excuse to start Zen or nicotine again. That just helped me understand more of the issues with tobacco and nicotine. Chris, I was a heavy smoker for 36 years, smoked 3 to 4 packs a day in my early 20s. Yeah. Yeah, I was a heavy smoker too, especially when I was drinking. Aaron, Walmart egg 60 for $10. Nice. Um, oh, you guys talking amongst yourselves? I love it. Frank hates the taste of tobacco in any form. Amen. Yeah. I'm skimming a little, guys. I'm quite a bit behind, so I just want to say hi to anybody I haven't said hi to, or if I see a comment that Shelbell like this, Shelbell, I confess in your comments in your video last night. Sometimes we just want to leave some things out because people are so judging, but it was to let you know I relate all too well with you. Thanks, Shelbell. Yeah. Hey, Julie. Good morning. You're doing great, Larry. Thanks for documenting your experience for us. You're so welcome, Julie. Yeah, it's kind of video journal too. I can go back and see right when I got my dentures pulled and the hell I went through. That was brutal. That was brutal. It's been a while since I had the Emilio sausage. They are good. Is that at Costco, Lance? Guys, if you had any suggestions for Costco, I'm gonna head to Costco in a little while. I've been people have been giving me suggestions because I haven't been there in a bit. So if you got, share some of your favorites, that'd be cool. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you. Bride's Biscuit. I eat hamburger patties every day for months. It's what I crave for dinner. All right. What a great place to be in, Bride's Biscuit. I'm not there yet. I'm not. I will be. Um, Looking forward to a metabolic rest. Began 48 to 72-hour fast after dinner last night. All right, Liz. Rocking it. Sherry, love and light from California, sending hugs to you and Cassie. Thank you, Sherry. I saw your comment yesterday about the snow cone machine too, and I'm like, I had already thought of that. Ice chips. So you were helping me back in the summertime, Sherry, and didn't even know it. I still got the machine right over here, hasn't been opened yet, so I'll probably be using that. Alicia, what's up? Larry, you got this. Don't get discouraged. We all here for you and Cassie. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate that. Very cool. I've had a beard since I graduated preacher school back in 1989. Joseph, yeah, I mean, I haven't had mine that long. consider shaving it because I know you get on the struggle bus, Joseph. I'm telling you, you shave it, it's a big motivation. You see that chin. uh, oh, love wrestling. Yeah, classic wrestling for sure. Boy, I'm way behind. I'm way behind on the comments. Larry, try nicotine gum or lozenges. Get patch from your doctor too. Yeah, I have the patch. I have 21 milligrams that I bought myself, um, and the doctor told me that if I need any more, he can get them cheaper for me. So, but I'd already had them, kind of in preparation. Michelle says, "Did you measure your neck? I think your face looks thinner, and your God-given chin shows more." Well, thank you. No, didn't measure my neck, but I'm telling you, I can tell I lost weight since the first of the year just by being in the shower. That's the tell all for me. Reaching my armpits, crossing my body, you know, um, get to the point where you get so big, you're not reaching things. You notice when you can again, easily, easier. And so, nope, I'm not going to let it discourage me. But I was freaking out when I saw that dang video last night. I was like, man, look how big I look. I look bigger than I did on January 1st, but it's impossible. It was just the way I was sitting, the lighting. So, um, Faust Field says, my husband has been getting slowly off himself of Zins. He found some nicotine free pouches online and he goes between them. He gets very close to getting off them, but that's hard. Yeah. Yeah. My daughter Holly quit not that long ago. They were trying to have a baby, and her husband Josh was adamant that she quit, and which I'm thankful for because without him, she probably wouldn't have quit. And now she's completely free of everything. She's got a beautiful baby, and yeah, so it can be done. Sam, Larry, out of all of humanity, isn't it fascinating that only Enoch and Elijah are recorded in the Bible has never died? Do you think Enoch and Elijah are the two witnesses in Revelation? Dun dun dun. Very possible. Very possible, right? God, they didn't die. God just said, "Come on up, boys. Come on up to heaven." Yeah. Have you ever read the book of Enoch? The book of Enoch, Sam? It's not canonized scripture, but it's fascinating. I'd be willing to bet you have read it. Oh, that's right, Faustios. You're on the 75 hard challenge. I had to go away from my OMAD once I started the 75 hard challenge. The amount of exercise I was doing actually meant I wasn't eating enough protein despite being carnivore. Now I eat when hungry. I'm glad to hear that. At 75 hard challenge, no joke, Faust feels. That's a warrior's challenge right there. Woo. Amber, 8 eggs, 6 yolks, scrambled with bacon on the side. Mama's hungry. Eat up, girl. Has anyone heard how Kip's doing? Did he have his surgery? I don't believe he did yet. He actually commented on yesterday's video, and I was going to give him a call sometime this week. So, yeah. I'm just grazing here, guys. I don't want to miss anybody. Don, I'm so proud of you for stopping drinking in 2014. As an adult who lost both their parents to alcohol related accidents, every day you're sober is a blessing to you and everyone around you. God bless you, Larry. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I cherish my alcohol sobriety. Ruffles my feathers a little when people say, I know you're drinking again. You know, we actually had a guy in group who I met in our meetup. I'm not going to say his name, but he recently he's been having trouble drinking late at night. He'd always call Sean the intentional carnivore late at night, and you know how drunks do that. Well, he's making these anonymous posts in our Facebook group, anonymous post by member, and saying, "Larry, I know the truth about you. You're lying to everybody. Cassie deserves better. Um, your face is always red," accusing me of drinking. And what he didn't know, I'm the administrator of the group. I could see who posted that, and I couldn't believe who it was. It's like, oh my gosh, you want to talk about projection? You know what I mean? This is a guy I thought I was friends with, and he's he was doing that while he was drunk. The post was coming in at 1:30 in the morning, so I blocked him, kicked him out of group, and then I messaged him, and you know but it ruffles my feathers a little bit when people say that about drinking. But thank you, Don. Appreciate that. You don't have to stay on them forever, just like Carnivore Diet. It is used as a tool. Is amazing. Yeah, so many people say that. Angie, I can tell you're not drinking. Yeah, so thanks, Angie. And my whole family can too. Like I said, Cassie and I wouldn't be together. She wouldn't put up with that for 2 seconds. After 10 years of it, no. And I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'm a maniac, man. It's good, I'd disappear for sure. Sarah, Larry, I'm praying for you that Jesus will completely take away the desire for tobacco. Oh, that would be another miracle, right, Sarah? Oh, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. Keep those prayers up. And a specific prayer for a clean CT scan. That's my prayer request right now. So yes, Romans 8:1, powerful right here. There's no, therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. That's right. That's right. That's a promise God gives us. And when we're getting down on ourselves and everything, the devil's working on us. We got to focus that God promises that there's no condemnation who are in Christ Jesus. And you got to have faith that He's telling you the truth. He never lies. Yeah, I love Romans. Romans is amazing. In today's thumbnail, you look like Jack Nicholson in Anger Management. You watch this, very cool. Yeah, you go back and watch the intro of the stream that I showed some of our weigh-in where I teased up my hair like that, and I was just messing around. Cassie and I were having fun. If you rewind to the beginning of this stream, you can see that. Yeah, a lot of people said it looked like Jack Nicholson. Uh, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Kill the hive mind. You refuse to look at yourself. No one needs an effing fidget spinner to quit something. You're not 5 years old. You're an addict because you have deep wounds you won't address. End of story. Well, appreciate your thoughts on that. 5 years old. I've been accused of being worse. Mandy, hi, Larry. Thoughts and strengths. You've got this. Thank you, Mandy. Appreciate that. Got our back, Mandy. Wookie, praying for you, Larry. You're in the Savior's hands. He has you through this scare with your lungs, colonoscopy for me tomorrow. Extremely nervous. Pray for me, all. I will. Yep. I will. Yeah, Wookie, I don't want to scare you. They screwed my colonoscopy up, but I don't think that happens. It's very rare, but I'm gonna have to have another one too. So I'm right there with you. I'll probably be having one here in the next 3 months. Something you got to check out, right? But doing it was easy, other than drinking that crap you got to drink to clean you out. Hey, Kel, what's up? Good morning. Great to see you, Kel. Joseph, I quit smokeless tobacco by using a mission to Jamaica where they don't sell it. Was there long enough to lose most of the cravings. That's cool. That's cool, Joseph. Yeah, doing the Lord's work. Very cool. Uh, hey, Knuckles Nana, how are you today? Good morning. Just woke up, 6:30 a.m. Thursday here. Cheers from New Zealand. Wow, honored you're here. Very cool. Very cool, my friend. All the way from New Zealand. I've seen some beautiful pictures of New Zealand. I'd love to visit. Oh, Sam, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to ask these a couple of these questions tomorrow's because I got a tomorrow's meeting because I gotta catch up. Has Kip had surgery yet? I don't believe so. I don't believe he has. Robin, I don't like medication at all and refuse to take. Yeah, that's usually me, Robin. But I got to tell you, this stuff twice a day, in the morning and night, I inhale it, and wow, my breathing's probably 4 times better. 4 times. It's nuts. Steroids put weight on me and make me mean. Yeah, the steroids I'm on is a 5 day round, and I'm not going to take any more than that. Ace question. Hi, Larry. What happened to your coffee cup? That the Lord is with you on your journey. We have a ton of them. We have a ton of them. Cold coffee here. Gosh. Yeah, we actually have a whole cupboard with like coffee cups we've had for years. um, Anna, I lost 50 pounds on keto and stalled for months. Started GLP-1. It gets rid of food noise. I am down 123 pounds. Yeah, awesome. Started at 305. Today I'm at 182. It has saved my life. There you go. Another good testimony about it. Appreciate you sharing with that, Anna. Thank you. Is Sean gonna pop in today? I don't know. You never know, right? It's we do the meeting around his lunch break. See where he works from home. Hey Terza, hi Al. I'm gonna watch on 2 times speed for a little while and catch the beginning. I think it's the best, Terza. All right, I'm skimming. I don't want to miss anybody. So I like to say hi. You guys are talking amongst yourselves anyway. Hey, watch this. Hey, just had my first ever dose of prednisone in December, and it helped my back pain and pinched nerves. But man, I couldn't get full no matter how much I ate. Really, that's interesting. I haven't seen any difference on my appetites. But yeah, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of medicines, but man, some of them are just amazing. No need for rudeness. They need to go somewhere else. Yeah, Leah. Maybe they're just having a bad day, right? I've seen that name in the stream before, I believe, but I don't know. Or fidgets make me 5 years old. It's the same thing as clicking a pen. But oh well. Oops. I think rude people are people that feel bad about themselves. Yep, they might got something going on in their life that's brutal. Not surrounded by enough people who love them. That's another one. They feel lonely. Um, Liquid death mineral water mixed with element lemonade or any other flavored element is good. Topo Chico is too carbonated to mix. Big mess. I've tried it. I've tried it is the Topo Chico. Yeah, the king of carbonation, right, Lance? Oh, you guys are so important to me. I want you guys to know that. We're here deep in the meeting. A lot of people jump in and out, but this meeting's going to do wonders for me. There's a reason I started it. God led me to start it, and because this is going to be a big battle coming up. I don't want to over dramatize it, but I'm telling y'all, I might do, I might come on and just do a random video when I'm having cravings. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, I know. I no more tobacco in any form, and definitely no smoke. All right. I gotta skim, you guys. I do apologize if I'm missing any of your comments because I need to catch up. I am so far behind. I am skimming and I'm still at 1250. Uh oh, Sarah, Larry, gum. I Googled gum for dentures, and there are some out there, including the gum I choose, Spry. You don't have to worry about the sugar. All right. Thank you, Sarah, for looking that up for me. Very cool. So they're probably less sticky. Let me get a picture of that. You rock, Sarah. Thank you. Huge. Awesome. Hopefully I can get it on Amazon, right? That'd be cool. Have a blessed day, Michelle. See ya. D, I dealt with rosacea for many years and do not drink at all. Yeah, yeah, D. And I'll tell you, lighting's a big one. Lighting is huge, but and I get it. Sometimes I come on and I do look like I've been drinking, but if you follow us, that's not true. I think that's why it irritates me. Someone who doesn't know what's going on opens their mouth. But Chris, you might have to go cold turkey, Larry. Replacing addictions never worked for me. I tried everything while quitting smoking. Finally, just quit. Oh yeah, yeah. But I am going to cold turkey. I am, Chris. So yeah, it's not going to be fun. But there were some fascinating comments in yesterday's video. Um, I might even do a video about the comment section of that video because I was just really fascinated with everybody's take on different things, different opinions, stuff I never would have thought of, little strategies. And I told Cassie last night, I said, it's just, it's amazing how everybody's mind works differently. You get a collective group of people working on a problem, and why can't our effing government do that? Just all come up with solutions together. Said all the BS. Frank, second part. Who walk not in the flesh, there is condemnation if we're walking in the flesh. Yeah, there sure is. And chastising too. God's not afraid to give us a little spanking. Oh. All right, I'm skipping, guys. Skipping. Sorry, that's probably so annoying on the things. Scam only. They've started calling 2 times in a row every time now. Isn't that crazy? I've had this phone number since I got my first cell phone when I met Cassie. That's how long I've had this phone number, and I get so many scam calls today. It's crazy. It is nuts. Hey, hey Keith, you guys are still in here. Very cool. Having scrambled eggs and avocado. Loving the stream. Awesome. Awesome. Usually people stop by 5-10 minutes, but I really dig it when someone hangs out for the whole thing. You know. Um, Michael, what's up? Bless Larry and Cass. I know we will be together with the Lord, perfectly healed and whole forever. Get those glorified bodies, right, Michael? Yeah, absolutely. Larry, every single time we crave, we need to pick up our word for sure. Knuckles Nana, my son and grandkids live with me, and they still eat fast food and junk. I have to go to my room and get away from the temptation. Well, great move, Nana, right? Getting out of there. Yeah, that's a blessing. That's cool. You got your grandkids with you. My grandma lived with me for quite a while when I was a kid, and so many good memories. Yeah, so that's really nice. Yeah, get out of there, Nana. Get away from that food. Very cool. We're talkative today. I, as far as I go, I missed the heck out of you guys. I really did. I was looking forward to today's meeting for sure. All right, well, guys, we ended the meeting with 113 people. You guys are amazing, and we went an hour and 20 minutes. Very cool. I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning, 11:55 a.m. I might do a short today, show you guys what I'm eating. If I do, I will have that out this evening. Um, Maybe not. I might let yesterday's video run in in the algorithm. Um, so maybe we can. The nice thing about putting out a video like that, talking to your core audience, is when it does well, you do bring in a few new subscribers. But if you're real and authentic with them, they're going to subscribe and continue watching. You know, and yeah, we lost a lot of subscribers on yesterday's video, like 90. Yeah, we lost 90 subscribers. 90 people bailed on us, but 150 subscribed. So, subscriber autophagy. All right, guys. Great to see you all. Robin, I got to say hi to you real quick. Yeah, y'all have a good day. We'll see you at 11:55 tomorrow. Make the best right choice about what you're putting in your mouth. All right, guys. Love y'all. Later.